There we go. I actually closed the game. I didn't even realize I did. Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Spooky's House of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Welcome to episode 5.5 specifically. I have to acknowledge I haven't touched this game in I think over half a year. And I would apologize for that, but I mean, if I'm being entirely honest with you, I don't think anyone's been keeping up with it, so it's all good. It's not an issue. Now, moving on from that, you'll notice there's one slightly different thing, and that's that I've removed the timer. And the main reason for that is I just realized while I was messing around with the settings while considering coming back into this that if you come into here, you can actually just turn on an in-game timer. I don't know if that's new or if there was an update sometime in the last 6 months without me realizing. Okay, so just a couple of things to talk about. First of all, this is technically an episode you can skip if you're interested in doing so. The reason why we're playing this right again is I have to go back and replay the entirety of 400 through 500 because I died at the end of that one, if you remember. But I do hope you sit back and watch us go through it again because the game is dynamic and it could change and you never know what's going to happen. We'll continue this discussion as we're playing into it because unfortunately, as you can see, we're here. And oh my goodness, it is so sensitive. Way too sensitive actually. Hold on a second. I do not remember it being this sensitive. I have to be honest, I think it's also because I've been playing other games recently. I played Call of Duty. I'm assuming some people are going to stop talking to me after that. For the most part, I've been just trying out new games on the computer. I want to get used to playing on a keyboard and mouse since I have a nice setup at the moment. It doesn't look like you can here we go, sensitivity. Sensitivity. The heck? How do I alter Oh, right, okay. I'm apparently not very slow. Uh, excuse me, I'm not very fast. That's what I meant to say. I apologize for whispering, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fess up, although I am playing at night, I'm not playing as late as usual because the main reason why I stopped playing was I got a new job. And it's been eating up my time. I can't stay up nearly as late anymore, and it is a weekday. So as a result, that's the case. But the other thing I wanted to point out, keep a little pep in your step. And better ingredients make better pasta. That's the power of Home Depot. Yes, so I'm talking in a bit of a low volume specifically because people are still awake, and so now I gotta, I don't want to attract too much attention. I do live with my family, but I hope you can hear me perfectly fine. And I was told that I sound better in this voice. I feel like the game is a lot more dynamic than I remember. Now, I did go back and rewatch my previous episodes, not all of them, but just the main ones that wow, stamina goes down a lot faster than I remember. I rewatched the majority of my episodes. I didn't watch the last one because I'm basically going to be redoing those rooms again. And I figured it might as well help to have a bit of a shaky memory on what happened. I do remember some interesting things happen. And there was a interdimensional cat, a lot of red walls, things of that variety. But yes, so I'm going to give some life updates. Might as well since we've got the opportunity right now. But I do really miss doing this. I gotta be honest with you, it takes a lot of effort to get back and put the setup and such, but I kind of, I gotta thank myself from the past. I set everything up really nicely right off the bat originally, so there isn't too much that needs to be done. Outside of that, like I said, it is nighttime here, but again, it's not 1 in the morning. I wake up for work at about 7 a.m. Well, I have to be at work at 7 a.m. I remember this room, but I don't remember what makes it so special. But yes, so I'll be up for work at around 5:30 to 6, and by the time I get to work it should be around 7 to 7:30. I got a bit of leeway. Ah yes, here we go. The threshold of consciousness. And there's the cat.
Well, hello there. Are you lost, little one?
Is this the same voice as
This
Spooky?
place can help those who are ready, but expect turmoil more than you are used to.
And like I said, I do enjoy the voice acting. I also really like this cardboarding effect. I spent a little time trying to get into game design, and in the process of that, I learned about... What am I hearing? Anyway, I learned a little bit about how you can put some characters together and such, and one of which is basically you can lower the render for a game by doing stuff of that caliber. Here we go. As I recall, there's nothing dangerous in this room.
Two sides
Yes, very cryptic. I know I didn't explain that really well. What I'm trying to say is basically instead of having a full 3D design of something, what you can do is you can create a 2D picture that just rotates with you as you move along, and it's so much easier for the game to render it. Here we've got this little thing that just follows us along, but I think by coming in here we've unlocked a different room. I do like the idea of a giant clock tower. This grandfather clock, is this the room I need to go into? No, it's not. I don't know, it appeases me. I should also talk about how I died in the last one. So, I know I haven't really been very observant while playing this game. I've been paying a lot of attention to my old videos and I realize that I'm just kind of running through it without thinking too hard about what's going on. I was expecting a jump scare there. But anyway, wait a second. My mouse stopped moving for a second. But yes, so what I mean is, what? Oh, I didn't see that room. It's almost like there's whispering, but I think that's in my imagination.
The mask you wear serves its purpose well, but be careful not to lose yourself in it.
These are all very interesting quotes. You are not you. Put on your mask. Become yourself. Follow a group. Be part of something. I never watched Black Mirror, but I feel like this is probably something similar to the sort of content that you'd find on there. Oh, the door opened a little slow, and that gives me a bit of an inclination that maybe I should be concerned. I know that you can't get a, like, little ghosty jump scare here because there are no walls, but still, it lagged. And lag is always, it's always a concern. Anything? There was something. There was indeed something. Alright, let's keep going. And now, I'm not sure what's going on. All the doors are opening slower. Maybe I got more things open on my computer. I'm not entirely sure. But yes, how are you? How is everything? How's your life? I know I can't hear you reply to me, but I want you to know that I'm empathetic to what's going on in your life, and I am interested. So yes, what killed me last time was Specimen 9, and if we go back to my old videos, I'm not going to make you do that, but we'll see it again when we get to the cat DOS machine. That's what killed me. And they're all specimens,
Balance
really.
is key to keeping your mind free and sane.
You see, all of these things that are trying to kill me, they're just specimens. Oh, would you look at this? This is probably where the bad stuff begins, right? Because the first one took us to where the cat was, and this one is probably going to take me to where the next specimen is.
Knowing your shadow can greatly help you, but be ready to see what you'd rather not be.
Hmm. Right. So, I think, I think there is currently a specimen here. Or not, I don't really know. I don't even remember. I remember this happening, I just don't remember what made this special. But the movie, oh, whoops. But the music, I wouldn't say it's funky, but it's really nice. So those little faces on the wall, I don't remember if they can actually do anything to you. I'm gonna avoid touching them just to be safe. But I do want to get through our 500. So, last time I walked into a corridor that just went on endlessly, and that got me killed. Turns out that's one of the key ways that Specimen 9 can kill you. He's also the one that killed me earlier on in one of the very early episodes, if you recall. I said that I had looked away from the computer and I just found myself on a death screen. Turns out he's like a game's failsafe mechanism. If you stay in a room for too long, he's kind of there to get you going by killing you. So effectively, if you linger too long in a certain room, you're liable to death. But based on all the specimens available in the game, he seems to be one of the cheaper kind. It's kind of like you can't really escape him. If he's appeared, that's it. You've messed up. The infinite hallway that I walked into, technically, I guess I could have turned around and walked back if I knew. I would have died by continuing onwards, and maybe I should have figured it out. But I'll take, you know, I'll take the loss there. That was my bad. My screen is really dim, by the way, so right now this is just kind of hard to look at. So one of the extra developments I had in my life was I got LASIK recently, and naturally I had photophobia, so my eyes were already kind of sensitive to light, and this just ramped up the sensitivity a little bit, so keeping things nice and dim, but that doesn't mean the game is any less creepy, because realistically you want to be able to see more clearly, and I doubt color is how the game is designed to scare you. I feel like it's sound that does that. So we'll take it as it is. It is what it be. It do be that way. I start to go to gymnastics. I don't know if I used to talk. Actually, no, I didn't talk about this because I haven't been going for 6 months. Um, I haven't run in a while. I know I used to talk a lot about running in my old videos, and unfortunately, I have stopped doing that for some time now. And not that I don't enjoy it. It's just gymnastics is more fun. What am I hearing? Well, anyway, yeah, and it's really cool. We have this gymnastics gym that's opened up next to where I live, and I love to make use of it. So now that I say this, I haven't gone to gymnastics as frequently as I used to a couple of months ago because I started doing regular gymming on top of it as well. And it's really hard to do both. You go to the gym, you come out a little bit sore, and then you try and do handstands and what, and you're like, you don't trust your shoulders because they're already fatigued from the gym, and it's one of those situations. Oh, it's so nice to be back in an actual room. This place is finally starting to affect me. I've seen enough horror movies to know how to survive a simple ghost or two, but these monsters keep getting faster and strange and strong. Stranger? And we're being chased by something, and I'll figure out what it is in a moment. Well, I could be wrong. I feel like we are being chased by something, but the cues aren't there. There's no music, there's nothing. And maybe for the best, you never know. But the fact that the doors are opening a little bit slower than usual is definitely throwing me off a teeny weeny. Itty bitty. But yes. So, that's all I really have to say. I feel like I really should be closing some applications here. I don't even know if I had two screens at the last time I was doing this, but I most likely did because you're currently on this screen, up on that side. Which is why I look that way, just to make sure everything is still going the way it should. If anything comes on top, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't be able to see the screen. I wouldn't know what's happening. Goodness gracious. Did we do this before? I think we did. No. No, I don't think we did. There we go. My favorite game. Super Mario. It is graphic. It's not a very hard game though. Introducing some ghosts. First is Edgar. He's kinda dreary. Next is Mary. Finally came out of her shell. Then Bram, he's stoked to be here. And finally, what everyone's been waiting for. It's Spooky herself! Exclamation points. I'm gonna play the other games, but I don't like the fact that I was standing here for too long because... Oh, no! I am so not good at this game. Okay. Why can I do this while playing a game? Right, well anyway. I'm just concerned Specimen Nan's gonna come here and kill me because I'm standing around too long. Alright. We gotta destroy cars. Crime doesn't pay. Is that what I'm hearing? I sincerely hope you guys don't mind, but I'm gonna actually try to win. You gotta do this. I'm a racer at heart. I don't play any racing games, I'll be honest with you. But I'm just curious. Oh no, I just realized we're probably just gonna get to level 2 or something, because this is too easy. What is it saying? Nitrous? Speaking of nitrous, I wonder if any of you have ever played Crash Nitro Kart. I don't really play it either, but I just have memories. I'm more of a Mario Kart kind of man. I just played Crash Warped again from the Insane Trilogy. Amazing game, I love it so much. It brings back such good memories, and I love that you can play as Coco now. If that was a spoiler, I apologize, but they give you the option to play as her like from the first stage. I just had to say it, you know? We're almost there. We're finally there. Again, sorry if I'm talking a little bit mellow today. I don't have that kind of energy because I'm trying to conserve, preserve, enjoy the world as it be. Nitrous. At least I think that's what I'm hearing. And then it turns out there is no last car. We get down to about 4 more cars and then the last one's just not going to be there. And we're going to run out of time and Spooky's going to appear and... Ooh, Specimen 9. Can you tell that that guy got to me? He hurt my feelings. Not only did he kill me, but he killed me right at the end of the episode as well, which is horrible. Because it means I have to redo the entire episode in a different episode 6 months later. Wait till the end of the video. You're going to see a special surprise, by the way. Something that I had should have implemented a long time ago. You know, I was just kidding about the last scar thing, but I'm starting to think that maybe it's true. We have so much time that I am sincerely hoping it's not true. There it is. Crime doesn't pay. Nitrous. Oh. Alright, let's get out of here before we get killed. That was a decent game. I mean, I could see it as being the kind of game I would have probably played as a kid and enjoyed quite a lot. We're getting a little bit of static. Oh, this sounds familiar. I distinctly remember singing in this part of the stage. It wasn't a very good song, but I sang. This was such a surprise that there would be another entry, another actual entry, when I could admire, and then so as suddenly as it came, it left. And now you disband. Your influence and inspiration will never leave me. Now I remember what I sang. Leave me! Let's not do that again. I don't know why, that just strikes me that way. It's the same, and if I recall, that door will not do anything, and I just have to go through the third door? This one's locked. No, it's not. And we'll continue on. I hear a noise. Okay, that got me. It's him. I'll just do that real quick. There's a staircase. Yes, yes, be angry. No, you don't. There he is. So, I figured out this guy's little quirk. Two things. Number one, aside from being the happy mask, what the hell is he? Aside from being the happy mask salesman that we all know, love, and enjoy, he requires you to admire his wonderful beauty. The other thing I noticed as well is that if you're not looking at him, oh my god. I just had no idea where he was. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, this is definitely not a room I want to navigate backwards. Good lord. And I will run. I don't think he can catch me while I'm sprinting, because he always misses when I'm sprinting. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna risk it for the chocolate biscuit. I can't even see him. Am I still immune? You know, sometimes we ask ourselves the important questions and then realize, maybe I shouldn't have asked. We look back to gain some stamina. And then we Run this way. Now, you're pesky. He's not particularly hard compared to some of the ones I have to run from, like run from. But he does offer a strong inconvenience. Come to me, my dear. Oh, there's a staircase. We're gonna take the stairs. The staircase is not cosmetic. It is real. Run, because, I've been wrong before, but apparently he caught me while sprinting. I want to point out as well that it was a very stupid idea to take the stairs. HP, please. HP, please. HP. I can't handle him hitting me 6 million times in a row. Oh my goodness. How long are we gonna be doing this? I am just... But Jesus, my dear. Okay, well anyway, the happy mask salesman be what he is. I will run. Is this the exact same layout as the room we had before? Man, he is like hurting my feelings. And, my other things too. Duck Barrel, I saw you go up. Okay. I don't approve. You've got to be kidding. This is gonna be a long episode. I got into a dead end. I don't know what to do about it. To become a puppet is to rid oneself of pain and harshness of choice. Now nothing you do is your fault. Now you belong to someone. You belong to me. Your soul wanders in endless maze. Well, so it does. It do be that way, but darn, that's a long rerun. We're gonna run back. Where's the timer, by the way? I don't remember seeing it. Was it that tiny? 7 deaths, oh my goodness. Alright, let's continue on. Wait, did I not turn the game's timer on? Options, general, in-game timer. It's still not on. There we go. It's still not on. How does one confirm? There was an apply button. Oh, what's harder, playing the game or figuring out how to apply a setting in the options? Don't reset to defaults, please. Here's apply. Thank good. You're joking. No, it doesn't have the original timer. I thought it was going to give me all of the time I had spent playing the game. We're going to go for another run, guys. Oh, did you look at that? Anyway, this time, what we're going to try to do, please excuse my death. This time what we're going to try to do is not encounter that guy again. That's all I'm gonna say. I know I could skip this. I really could, and if you want, I could put a timestamp telling you when I'm gonna get to where I died. Or I could just tell you. But you'll miss that. You'll miss all the good stuff, and that's... My hands weren't even on the keyboard. If you miss all the good stuff, what's the point of even watching? Just go about your day. And who would I talk to then? Myself? It's what I'm already doing. Hi, cat. And I'm just gonna rush it. I know speedrunners do this regularly. They must know the way. There's probably good and bad tactics in this game. Things that you should do and things you shouldn't do. I don't know how long I've been playing. It must have been minutos. I don't know because the timer's not on and I can't really tell how long I've been recording, but let's just say it's been a long time. Two sides of the same coin. That's right, one of you is good, the other one's bad. But did you know that if you flip a coin just right, it might fall on the middle? It's like a 1 in 54,000 chance of that happening, and it depends on the coin. It could be weighted incorrectly, but if it does do that, goodness gracious, do things happen. It's out of order. We've played all of them. Nothing particularly new. Of course, we're soon going to go into the edge of insanity again with that large stream of red rooms that I'm so not looking forward to. The main reason I'm not looking forward to it, hi cat, is it's not appealing to the eye. You know, it's a harsh color. I came from that door. It's a harsh color. Red. Actually, blue is technically bad for the eyes. Red, it's a warm color, but it's too warm for my liking. You know, I'm a cold man. I like me a little bit of the chill. Lived a little bit in the UK. Speaking of which, by the way, UK aside, can you take a guess at what I work as now? I told you I got a new job, but have you considered what it is? I'll give you a hint. Oh, there's some terrifying music in this room. Okay, access the specimen database, and look, this is the perfect opportunity to talk about what I was talking about earlier. This is what killed me. Specimen 9, take to the dead, take to the dead. I believe that's what it showed, number of fatalities. It says 2, but the ironic thing is that he killed me twice, so am I included? As for the other specimens, we also had specimen 6, I believe, is the one that just killed me. Indeed it is, and he gets you by physical punctures, and we saw that in the ending screen, but what to do? That's not what I meant to do. How do I? Oh, I could just walk out of. I can't walk out of here. I'm still in the. Oh, by the way, I was concerned about this one here. I feel like maybe we've seen him. I could read it, but I decided you've heard me read it before, and you could have paused and read it there. I just don't want to waste any time. But I feel like when the rooms go red, maybe he's available or something. I don't really know. Kidding. Balance is always the key. And here's the red room. Hi, cat. It's wonderful. I mean, the room makes me uncomfortable. But what am I gonna do? I don't even know what to make of it. It's red and black. Wonderful colors, no less. I mean, I used to draw on these colors. And by draw, I mean I drew a tree and then colored it with alternating red and black, and it was the most emo-looking colors you could choose. Later, I realized we could do the exact same wonderful effect but using orange and blue. And mind you, those colors complement each other beautifully. So do green and purple, but I mean, that's a little bit more strong. So let's have a fun game together. Let's have a discussion. What's your favorite color? Mine is, well, mine is blue. But I also have recently developed a very strong liking to the color purple. I don't know why. I mean, you could tell the background of what you're looking at right now is purple, so assume that it's based on the game, but also that I have a sneaky little joy for the color in question. And I don't know if anyone, this might or might not be the longest episode I'm going to release in the series. Happens to also be a bonus episode, no less. It's just full of deaths. I can hear noise. Oh, there it is. So that's the specimen we were talking about. It's really, really slow. But I'm not gonna say, but I accidentally read on the Steam forum page of the game someone mentioning that that thing has a one-hit kill. And he said that it appears in the red rooms, and I don't know what that meant, but I mean, what else could it be, right? Well, anyway. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not particularly as jumpy as I was when I first started playing this game originally, and I don't know why that is. I feel like maybe it's a mentality shift. I also think we got out of that set of rooms earlier than last time. But anyway, if we end up getting chased by anything, I sincerely hope it's not the same one that chased us last time. That guy with the punctures, Specimen 6, he, well, I don't know why it scared me. Because I feel like I had a delayed scare in that one. But anyway, Specimen 6, too annoying, too difficult to avoid. Granted, it could be any other specimen, they could all be scary. I don't know, I can't remember. I remember Specimen 2 is a little bit of a quickie. He chases you with a little bit of finesse, you see. It's only been 4 minutes? 5 minutes? You know, Specimen 1 can chase us for the rest of our lives. Never mind, no, Specimen... The heck was that? Oh, it's this guy! I think I can handle him, he only walks. I figured out what this is, by the way. I realized, you remember how this started happening before and it was really weird and confusing? Over time, I'd come to realize, by over time I mean I read about it. Is he here? He was there. I'll be honest with you. I'm not ready. Not ready to go. But yes, he works better against people with mental conditions, right? And what that means is he causes hallucinations. That's what's happening. We're hallucinating. You can't make mistakes against this guy. Well, he kind of walks fast. I mean, he doesn't fly, but again, walks fast. And I don't think he's a one-hit kill, but I really don't want to find out. Because I don't want to do this all over again. I thought I turned around by accident. I was like, no. I'm gonna walk into this man's arms. I'll turn around so you can take a look at him if we get into a room that makes that easy. But I really don't want to risk it. Look at him. He's a mannequin. The manliest of the kittens. I don't think he's chasing us anymore. I feel like that would be kind of unfair. I heard nothing. I heard a donk. A donk. A ding. A ding. A donk. We go left. Then we go straight. And we all know the only correct direction is straight. I meant left. No, I meant straight. And then straight again. Left. Straight. You go straight twice. And then you have to go right. Of course. It just made sense. It was so obvious. No jump scare. There's a window. It doesn't lead anywhere. I'm gonna take the stairs again. I know it's silly to do this, but I just feel like it's an interesting prospect. I'll also never take the stairs while being chased again. I know it's just stupid. It's a note. This place is finally starting to affect me. I've seen enough horror movies to know how to survive a simple ghost or two, but these monsters keep getting faster and stranger. Well, we did see some repeats. Last time I got that, we had the mannequin, so not the mannequin, excuse me, the puppet. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Oh, exciting times. I can't wait to have dinner today. Don't do that when I'm being chased, please. But anyway. Oh, this music sounds familiar, and if I'm not mistaken, this is Specimen 4. The flying ghost lady. Indeed it is. Now, I also recognize some other interesting things about Specimen 4. I think she's actually quite adorable. Okay, it turns out she's following us out of pure love. She wants us. And I know this because she eats you, I think. Someone mentioned something about vor, and I assume vor is when you get swallowed up or something, so realistically speaking, she's actually chasing us out of love, not because she wants us to die. And you know, how can you be scared of someone who loves you? The truth is, though, I mean, I'm not interested, personally. I mean, afraid of commitment and all, so we're gonna... What the heck? How the hell did I get hit that quick? I just walked into the room. It only took a couple of seconds. Music is over. Maybe she's done? How did that happen? Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is if you know someone has a thing for you and you're not willing to reciprocate, you have to do them the courtesy of running for the hills. That way, they don't have to deal with the pain of rejection. You heard me. You just run. That's what we're doing. We're doing this for her, not for us. I want to give that lady a warm embrace, but the truth is, we have to escape to show her the respect she deserves. 15 rooms. Can we make it? Or will it make us? That door opened too slow. 11 rooms to go. It's like a countdown. These rooms are super tiny and repetitive. Can we do this in 10 minutes? Do you see that torso on the floor? It says we can. Assuming we can get through the next 8 rooms without death. You know, that's another important... Oh. It is our little spider friend. And he's not my friend at all. I mean, I'm just saying, he can't float through walls and neither can I, so... We gotta get through 2 more. Run. Run like the wind. It's like a spider centipede thing. One last room. My favorite room. We've done it, team. We're halfway there. She's adorable, I would have to say. And here's our little save point. We get the password cheese, out of door sign, out of order, excuse me. And I guess we're gonna have to continue on in the next episode because this one took a little too long, if you want my honest opinion. But 10 minutes, nothing. 10 minutes on top of the other one, which probably also took 10 minutes. This might have been the fastest episode that included the death. The only episode that also included a death where I played again. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really hope to see you again in the next time. In the next episode, excuse me, and let's try to keep this consistent. I'll try to keep it going. I know I don't have a fan base now, but maybe one day someone will find the first episode and find it interesting. And this is for you. You know, I'm doing this for you because I care about you, just as a person. So I hope you have a lovely day, and I will catch you on the flip side.